Thank you for viewing Team 3's presentation of our post-implementation project assessment for Blue Cross Blue Shield's upgrade of ServiceNow. Team members are Amanda Anderson, Katie Smith, Chang Bang, Amy Koppel, Devin Milner, and Charlene Koda. The information system we studied was ServiceNow, which delivers digital workflows on a single cloud-based platform. This platform is used to create and track service incidents, requests, and tasks, as well as managing the knowledge base. ServiceNow is used by many companies worldwide to manage IT processes. The purpose and benefits of ServiceNow is its aim to always be operational for their customers and focus on near-perfect availability. This really plays a huge part in successful upgrades as it eliminates downtime. Another benefit of ServiceNow is the peer data center, where users have access to real-time assistance in managing tickets and requests. The system can also be accessed from any computer or device with a secure internet connection. ServiceNow guarantees a very good level of security, and it guarantees the protection of information. Technology environment. ServiceNow is a cloud-based application that is integrated with other applications. ServiceNow is integrated with file storage, data storage on a local file, which is shared with business services, JAMF, Mac, which is an Apple device management system, IAM tools, which identifies and accesses management, and Perspectium, which provides and unifies sets of tools and services that are integrated with the ServiceNow platform. ServiceNow is considered a platform as a service, also known as PaaS. This is the perfect solution for Blue Cross Blue Shield because it passes on to the service provider the headache and challenges of buying, managing, and maintaining web development software. ServiceNow is both physically and logically isolated from the ServiceNow's corporate environment, but is still considered a public cloud. The IT department at Blue Cross Blue Shield uses Dynatrace, an easy, automatic cloud monitoring system to measure technical capacity usages of its IT system. ServiceNow aims to always be operational for their customers, which is why there is no downtime during upgrades. In addition, all maintenance is coordinated with the customer. ServiceNow also maintains a 24/7 Site Reliability Engineering, SRE, which provides continuous security, operational monitoring, and support. ServiceNow is maintained by an ongoing maintenance and support plan. Blue Cross Blue Shield is notified of every service continuity issue, and full root cause analysis is provided within 2 days of the incident. If there is an incident and ServiceNow needs to issue a patch to resolve the issue, it will first be released and tested in a non-live environment. This allows sensitive information to maintain its integrity. Upgrades are on a scheduled release plan or as needed. ServiceNow provides customers with options in which data can be encrypted individually or in combination, depending on the needs of the customer, to ensure data is safeguarded. They offer and use data encryption at the application tier, database tier, and hardware tier to meet security needs. The application tier encrypts data, customer instance down to the database, to prevent attackers with full software access from reading valuable data. At the database tier, data is encrypted directly into the database application running in ServiceNow instance with the ServiceNow database encryption. Lastly, the hardware tier ensures data is encrypted while at rest with full disk encryption. ServiceNow also provides edge encryption, which allows users to encrypt columns and attachments with their own keys for control. This also assists with managing their own network and acts as a gateway between browser and SaaS. ServiceNow uses advanced high availability as the primary backup plan and provides their own traditional backup data restore service as a secondary. The purpose is to have both work in sync and to have secondary recovery mechanism. Backups are taken daily. These cycles consist of 4 weekly full backups along with 6 daily differential backups to provide a total of 28 days of backups. In addition, all backups are written on disk and are kept on site. Currently, there is not a published policy in place at Blue Cross Blue Shield. However, there is a support team that directly reaches out to the vendor. In addition, Blue Cross Blue Shield does have a service level agreement, SLA, that must be met with the vendors. Blue Cross Blue Shield's IT teams will typically collect information and record any problems. Everything is stored on site for convenience and safety. Teams are responsible for resolving and communicating to the company while also creating documents for future prevention. Blue Cross Blue Shield does have IT governance, risk, and compliance requirements in place. These are the guidelines, procedures, and policies focused on the longevity and direction of the company. Based on the information from our contact, we believe that Blue Cross Blue Shield used the Scrum and JAD methodologies. We came to this conclusion because Blue Cross Blue Shield had the teams to break down large tasks while having the convenience of working directly with the ServiceNow teams. ServiceNow is a new model of IT2B. There were prominent performance issues with the older version. With ServiceNow being a cloud-based application, there were improvements to be more reliable, more flexible, and have more performance reliability. Blue Cross Blue Shield already had the old version, IT2B. Therefore, there was an already existing database, infrastructure, and modules. However, the IT department had to ensure it was compatible and had to ensure the company had the network bandwidth for the new cloud-based system. Several participants were needed to ensure the success of the new applications. These participants were the existing support group, leadership teams, and Arete. The leadership teams consisted of several people. However, Dan Aragon and Carrie Smith were the main participants. Dan and Carrie were the drivers of the project and played a large role in transitioning and completing the project. Arete was hired by Blue Cross Blue Shield to also assist in the project. Arete is a service innovation company that helps clients identify and realize opportunities. The ServiceNow project also has a team of 3 people. This team is considered the change team. The change team is responsible for monitoring and tracking the impact of every change. Meetings are held periodically to determine any impact, possible issues, and if needed, the possibility of reverting the change. Before any change to production is done, weeks of testing are needed. Blue Cross Blue Shield chose ServiceNow because it was the perfect upgrade to their IT system needs. There was no competition because of ServiceNow's mobility and cloud-based factors. The decision was made to develop ServiceNow in-house because, like ServiceNow, Blue Cross Blue Shield had the proper knowledge, resources, and information technology teams available to complete large products such as this one. The decision to develop or upgrade with ServiceNow is because of the cloud and variety of applications. Migrating to the cloud meant easier access to data for everyone. In addition, moving to the cloud provided better efficiency for a large company such as Blue Cross Blue Shield, as well as being cost-effective. Furthermore, ServiceNow provides many applications for different functions, which can also be customized to meet certain user needs. There were some business changes implemented to meet the requirements of ServiceNow's application. One in particular was Blue Cross Blue Shield's ticketing system. According to our contact, Jordan, a lot of the ticketing system had to be customized for the service desk because there were existing fields and knowledge modules from the old system. These changes needed to be added on to meet the requirements of Blue Cross Blue Shield representatives and their logging requirements. ServiceNow provided a team of 4 system engineers and their manager to manage the implementation process. All of the Blue Cross Blue Shield IT department participated in the testing, installation, acceptance, training, ready for use, and cutover pieces of the implementation. System testing was done in 4 stages: implementation, integration, test, and quality production. Basic testing consisted of 1. Making sure all the functions are working as expected. 2. Making sure existing features are working as they did before or even better. And 3. Monitoring the application upload. The systems were monitored daily for 3 weeks to ensure the new functionality was functioning as expected and existing functions were not altered in a negative way. When it came time to implement ServiceNow, it was done through an overnight conversion process. An email was sent out to ensure all end users would be aware of when the cutover would take place. Due to ServiceNow being a cloud-based application, Blue Cross Blue Shield will have the ability to update to the latest version of ServiceNow and have access to the most current features and future modules. ServiceNow is an application that Blue Cross Blue Shield uses daily. Any disruptions or inconsistencies are taken care of immediately by Blue Cross Blue Shield support teams. Blue Cross Blue Shield support teams rely on ServiceNow to track daily activities such as incidents, tasks, and reports. Implementing a cloud-based system is beneficial for Blue Cross Blue Shield in terms of cost, quality, and production. For instance, adopting a cloud-based system lowers the overhead cost with managing an IT infrastructure, allowing resources to be allocated to other projects, departments, and supplies. Having a cloud-based system allows employees to find solutions and complete tasks in various departments like IT, HR, facilities, and finance from anywhere and at any time. The ability of employees to work remotely gives them the flexibility and accessibility to help customers no matter their location. ServiceNow includes all services in one easily accessible module, which improves the quality and productivity of employees. More importantly, ServiceNow allows employees to obtain information more efficiently to resolve customer inquiries quickly. This allows Blue Cross Blue Shield employees to tend to other incidents and requests, and maintain positive customer relationship, which adds value to the business. Blue Cross Blue Shield will need to prioritize upgrades to further improve their current system, achieve short-term and long-term goals. Continuous improvements to ServiceNow will help Blue Cross Blue Shield maintain a competitive edge. In order to meet HIPAA regulations and requirements, it is imperative that Blue Cross Blue Shield continues to collaborate with ServiceNow to stay current on security updates as well. According to project management standards, success is measured by the triple constraints: time, cost, and scope. Blue Cross Blue Shield's IT team, in collaboration with ServiceNow's knowledge base, truly was a factor that helped meet these standards. Blue Cross Blue Shield had its fair share of minor setbacks. However, established processes and procedures aided the transition to the update of ServiceNow. ServiceNow was present to help teach employees new skills, give assistance when needed, and answer questions regarding their product. Another component to the success of the implementation was the fact that Blue Cross Blue Shield kept project development in-house. Because no part of the project was outsourced, this gave team members a stake in the outcome of the implementation and the finished product. We believe this was an integral part of Blue Cross Blue Shield achieving its goal of successfully upgrading ServiceNow by meeting its deadlines, reducing cost, and finishing all assigned tasks. Our team relied heavily on the ServiceNow website as our main data source. An extensive part of our research was also conducted by interviewing our target of study, which allowed us to obtain accurate information straight from the source. Our team learned that we needed to work together in order to achieve an organized outcome. We established a strong foundation of communication through online meetings and text messaging, where we could communicate concerns and address any questions pertaining to the assignments. We relied heavily on each other to perform the given tasks and learned that it's important for all of us to go edit the documents prior to submission.